Burnley captain, I probably did.
Exactly, mate, yeah. Right then, let's look at this set then, Hugh. So I think as we said before, with the long game setup we did with the lowercase y now, your hands would obviously more towards that left side, which was kind of strengthen the club, good for your launch angle with the club we're using with the irons and stuff, get that ball flight down, get that ball going further, which is why when it wasn't going so well previously with the irons, the short game was pretty good. Then you changed your long game and that change went through into your short game, and the shot's just basically going too far. And you couldn't hit a ball soft enough off the club face, so the ball would be pinging off too far. So this is a much better setup in both these cases. What we've got to try and feel now is the lead arm now and the chest are just staying together a bit more. So you're moving that club as if it's sort of trying to hold a priceless artefact that you can't drop. You're not going to let the arm go whoop and pull it away. So when we finish this swing now as you go back, I mean, not a bad little twist on the way back now, but from here your kind of ingrained feeling is the arms are going to pull up this way. And we can see the arm now, a bit of daylight there. That isn't too bad. It's not the worst one we've seen, but there is a little bit of daylight there in terms of arm sort of lifting off a little bit. Haven't quite twisted as much. And that's why we open up that front foot to make it easier. To pivot around. Exactly, yeah. If your foot's around there to try and... your knee's not going to like that, to be fair, so we can get around that corner a bit easier. So, again, with that wall being there now, you're not going to move quite so far. As you come back, nice strike of the golf ball there, okay? And then everything now as you come through, you see the arm there now, a lot more in and connected, and you've turned the same amount, it's not as if you've turned less, just the arm now is a little bit more stuck in. There's like super glue under here. It's going to stand there and just the arms and resistance band. It's almost they're quite good. The feeling I was told years ago, and I remember chipping, it's almost like, imagine when you slept on your arm and your arms are just sort of flopping around you, but it's almost kind of like your arms can't do anything. They're just holding on the club and you're controlling by how far it goes by just how much you move the body. Yeah, exactly. Which is always going to be a smoother, slower, more controlled movement. I always use that example of trying to hold a bucket of water and try and move it. That's going to move it quite slowly rather than rocking the baby with the elbows and the arms. So when you finish the swing, you are more rotated. So the engine of the body, or the engine of the golf swing, should I say, being the body is moving. We're not getting the arms to sort of overcompensate. So eventually you'll get more comfortable with the ball coming off the club a little bit higher, a lot softer, rather than firing across the green there. So when you've got something in the way, you could put a bit of loft in your hand, you can let your body rotate, we can decelerate, we can flick our wrist as much as we like, and the ball goes, lands like a bag of sand and not going to go too far, rather than, I must keep my arms straight, I must accelerate, and drive in the handle, and then the ball goes across the green like a rocket, So the long game for the most part was pretty good. I think work on that lowercase y. Getting the body to turn in your long game wouldn't be the worst thing to think about as well. So it's kind of like a bit of a double thing with the iron, the short and long game. I think the engine for a lot of people gets a bit lazy and we just don't use it as well. So, but certainly with the short game, trying to get the arms and the bodies more connected rather than you kind of using it all with it. Exactly.
It was all mums.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the arms do move in space. They're not just staying there and your body kind of moving side to side. The arms are going to move with the club, but they're all moving with the rotation of that chest and torso. Okay, mate? Good stuff. Well done, buddy. Nice.